Turkish charity donates wheat seeds to Afghanistan. The Foundation for Human Rights and Freedoms and Humanitarian Relief, or IHH, has contributed 100 tons of wheat seeds and aid materials such as blankets, boots, and winter clothes to Afghanistan's Agriculture Ministry in Kabul. The ministry held a ceremony in appreciation for the generous assistance. In attendance were the Honorable Abdurrahman Rashid, the Deputy Minister of Agriculture of Afghanistan, Hussein Orich, the Vice President of IHH, and the Honorable Semi Lutfa Turgut, Turkey's Consul General of Mazar-i-Sharif, who thanked the IHH for the essential aid, as well as the Afghan government officials for helping in the efforts to safely transport the supplies into the country. Thank you, IHH and the Turkish people, for sharing your precious resources to help your neighbor through these difficult times. May our Afghan brothers and sisters be blessed with a brighter future in Allah's love.
World Health Organization, or WHO, announces new coronavirus variant of concern called Omicron. First reported to WHO by South Africa on November 24, 2021, the new SARS-CoV-2 variant B11529, now known as Omicron, was detected in over 100 cases in the country. According to Dr. Tulio de Oliveira, director of the Center for Epidemic Response and Innovation in South Africa, Omicron has a large number of mutations, with over 30 on the spike protein, which could make it more transmissible, reduce the effectiveness of vaccines, and increase the risk of reinfection. Compared to other variants, including the Delta strain, which has approximately 11 spike mutations, Omicron could be the most highly evolved coronavirus variant to date. Alarmingly, up to 90% of new infections in South Africa's Gauteng province involved Omicron, while it has also been detected in Australia, Botswana, Belgium, Hong Kong, Israel, and the United Kingdom, among other nations. Many thanks for the urgent alert, World Health Organization and South Africa. May a universal vegan food system soon be mandated worldwide to prevent lethal zoonotic outbreaks in heaven's mercy.
India repeals controversial farming legislation. The government of India has repealed 3 farming laws passed in 2020 that opened markets to corporations to directly purchase harvests rather than the previous system where the government brought grain and other crops from farmers with a minimum guaranteed price. Farmers protested for over 1 year against the laws, which they feared would not guarantee them a fair price, and thus adversely affect their livelihoods. Around 58% of the nation's population depends on the agriculture sector for subsistence. In withdrawing the laws, India's Prime Minister, His Excellency Narendra Modi, a Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance laureate, stated, "I beg the forgiveness of all my countrymen and say with a pure heart and honest mind that perhaps there was some shortcoming." India is also a recipient of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Environmental Protection and Good Governance, as well as a laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Justice, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership Award for Protection. Wonderful news, Indian government and Your Excellency Narendra Modi, on listening to the concerns of your citizens. In the blessings of God, may India always experience abundant crops and much prosperity.
German professor invents polystyrene substitute with popcorn. Dr. Alireza Karazipur and his research team from Georg August University of Göttingen in Germany have created a renewably sourced, biodegradable, inexpensive, expanded polystyrene foam alternative called Abocorn. Polystyrene is usually made from petrochemicals and does not biodegrade easily. The new product is created by turning maize grains into granules and then expanding them with pressurized steam. A plant protein-derived bonding agent is added and the mixture is compressed into a mold. The result is more flame-resistant than polystyrene and can be used in packaging, acoustic insulation panels, house as well as building insulation and more. The innovative material can be safely composted, shredded for reuse and will soon debut on the market. Way to go, Dr. Alireza Karazipur and team. for the remarkable Abu Korn. In the love of the divine, may our world quickly shift to eco-friendly alternatives as we convert to a vegan circular economy that conserves resources and protects the planet.
Brave jogger saves animal people from house fire. Paul Murphy was jogging through a neighborhood in Scotts Valley, California, United States, when he noticed smoke emerging from a house. Captured on the doorbell camera, the man rushed onto the porch to alert the people inside, but they were not home. However, homeowner Courtney Polito was able to answer via her phone. Mr. Murphy informed her of the fire, and Courtney heard the smoke alarms going off. She gave Paul the code to enter the house, and he quickly ran in and rescued 2 Dachshund dog people, a rabbit person and a cat person. Fire officials said that, thanks to Mr. Murphy's intervention, the blaze was contained to the garage. The family was able to find Mr. Murphy and thank him for his courageous, multi-life-saving deed. A round of applause, heroic Paul Murphy, for your brave actions. We are so grateful for the safety of the rescued animal people, and in the love of the Providence, may they always be protected.
Vegan fish and chip shop opens in United Kingdom. Vegan animal rights activist and public speaker Ed Winters, also known as Earthling Ed, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, and his business partner, vegan chef Kevin Booker, recently opened the company's first plant-based fish and chip eatery in Brighton, named the No Catch Co. In a statement, Kevin and Ed said, "Our mission is to take on the fish and chip shop industry, because it's time to stop emptying the oceans, and it's time to stop killing fish." The restaurant serves the delectable toefish specialty dish, smoked haddock, prawns, calamari and more, all vegan. What a fantastic idea, Ed, Kevin and the No Catch Co crew, for giving everyone the taste and experience of eating delicious vegan seafood. All sea beings thank you immensely for your dedication to protecting their ocean communities. May the world soon become vegan in God's infinite light and love.
United States study reveals adaptation period for newly adopted dog people. In a survey conducted by one poll, dog people caregivers noted that time was needed for rescue dog persons to become comfortable in their new homes. Of 2003 respondents, 54% of those who adopted a rescue dog person did not anticipate how stressful it would be for their new companion to adapt to their forever home. It was found by 77% of the participants that canine people can take about 3 days to feel comfortable in their new house, 3 weeks to begin to express their personalities, and 3 months to feel fully relaxed in their new residence. Nonetheless, 4 out of 5 respondents reported that they could not imagine life without their canine family companions. Our appreciation, one poll, for this important reminder for us to be patient when adopting dog people. In celestial splendor, may humanity be inspired by the love eternal, kindness, and companionship of these precious ones, our co-inhabitants.